it's already been told.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Ryan Nicole and I'm back, and I know I've been gone for a long time, so I promise I will do an update video to let you know what's been going on. But today I just wanted to show some of the palettes that have come out for the fall and winter. Some of them are not necessarily the holiday collections, but they're still great palettes of color for you to have. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one I want to talk about is by, of course, Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is Tamana, and these are the colors. Again, you have very exotic, vibrant, and bright colors right here. And what's great about this particular palette, and I'm quite sure with the rest of them, they give you these little cards to show you how to create various looks. So these are the 5 different looks you can create just with this one palette. And on the flip side, they have the steps for each technique. They let you know which color at the top, how you're supposed to apply, how do you line it, and things of that. So this is a great palette to have just because it has some of those jewel tone colors that most likely we see during the winter time. Another great palette is actually from Sephora. It is their Baked Eye and Face palette, and this is the case. And these are the baked shadows and blushes that they do have. So you have your bronzer and a blush and all of these baked shadows. Now, you know, with baked eyeshadows, you can actually add water to them to make the pigment more intense. So this is great. I'm really in love with this blue and this purple right here. Those are like my go colors for the winter time, apparently. Those are the ones I'm rocking right now. It is a great deal. I think it's under a $40 price point, but you do get those same highly pigmented colors that Sephora brand does offer, and it comes in this adorable little zip case, and it's not too big that you can actually just throw in like a handbag. So this is another great palette. Smashbox Cherry Smoke. This palette is your quintessential winter palette, simply because of the colors. Of course, nice little case. You can throw this in a fuller clutch or on its night on the town bag. Opens, and it gives you these nice, bold, but still neutral colors. You have this black, you have almost like a mocha burgundy, you have this gorgeous kind of reddish bronze, not really bronzy, but more of a peach bronze shimmer as well. This is perfect for anyone that has, for more of what I consider my naturalista makeup wear. So those of us that are more comfortable with neutral colors and are slowly trying to get away, this is a perfect palette for you. And it does give you that very smoked out. The warmth from these two colors gives it that cherry kind of bold Bordeaux effect. So it is a great palette. It comes with, let's see, 4 mattes and 4 shimmers. So you have a good balance of that to do your crease and everything, as well as to make that lid pop. Next palette is by Urban Decay. It's the Shadow Box. And this is just a small on-the-go palette with some of our cult favorites. So this is what it looks like. And again, you have cult favorites like Baked Cowboy, Sin, Blackout, Mushroom, Flash. This Indo is actually gorgeous. So this is just a quick little palette that you can just grab, take with you on the go if you want to spice it up. Like Urban Decay says, beauty with an edge. The palette that I am going to right now, again, is by Urban Decay. It is their Smoke palette. So I love a smoky eye. And I was one of those, past tense, one of those naturalistas that was kind of afraid to experiment with color. But what I actually have on my eyes right now are the blue and the purple from the Smoked palette. So I'm going to go ahead and unzip this. Of course, it comes in a great little pouch. And here are these gorgeous, vibrant colors. So, with the exception of Mushroom, you have 6 shimmers and 4 matte colors. Basically, Kinky, Freestyle, Backdoor, and Blackout. these are kind of remind me of colors you might see in the Naked Basic palettes. And then you have them with Rockstar and Evidence and Loaded. I actually did a combination of Rockstar and Evidence. So Evidence is mostly over the majority of my lid, and Rockstar I just kind of did in the corners and the crease and blended it out with Backdoor, just to kind of pull it all together. And I think for under my brow I use Freestyle. So again, if you want color, if you want pigment and aren't afraid and want to try something, definitely get the Smoke palette, because you're going to get those bold, rich jewel tone colors, and it still has the natural colors there. So this is definitely for my naturalistas, as well as for my obsessive collectors who just adore makeup, as well as for chroma, and those are like my color lovers. Last but not least is Tarte's Rainforest After Dark. Gorgeous case. And then you have basically eye, cheek. It's basically eye and face. You have, this is perfect for the naturalistas. If you're a neutral color girl, please get this palette. Do yourself a favor. With Tarte, you know that you're going to get good pigments. You know, a lot of it has the Amazon clay in it, which is really, really great for your skin as well. This is kind of like my everyday go-to palette. Well, it will be. I've tried some of the colors just to see the pigments of them, and they are very, very bright. Vibrant as far as neutral colors go. Sometimes you can feel like neutral colors might get a little dull over time, but these keep a pretty good consistency, and they do reflect light very, very well, be it natural lighting or fluorescent lighting if you work in an office. So these were just really, really quick palettes as well. And then, of course, Tarte also gives you two looks. They give you, this one is After Hours Adventure and a more tame, seductive sunrise. So again, these are just some of the palettes I've picked up for fall, and I recommend go getting those as well. The last thing isn't really for eyeshadow in a palette, but it's more so for your lips. And that is Lorax the Royal. So I was headed home and I just stopped by Ulta, and first of all, I live in Chicago and they decided to put an Ulta right by my house. That was a bad move on their part because I'm always in there. And it's right by the LA Fitness I go to as well. So it just makes, it makes for a rough transition home because I have to go past Ulta to get to LA Fitness to and from. But enough of me rambling. So this is Lorax the Royal Collection. This lip gloss I will now swear by. A lot of times with lip glosses, you'll put them on, they're gorgeous, but they have that sticky kind of tacky, almost like eyelash adhesive after a while, and you get that stringy if you put too much on. Not with these. These are very cream. They feel very moisturized. I've had mine on since early this morning, and it's still that luminescent moisturized. Also, my sisters, do not be afraid of these vibrant colors. They actually look really, really good on our skin. Lorax did an amazing job in finding bright colors that complements all skin tone, be it if you have alabaster, pale, olive, tan, warm, cool undertones. These colors actually go with any of them. So this has just been my quick review of what I've purchased recently, and please stay tuned for more and more reviews. Bye.